right. Hey, everybody. What's going on?
What's up?
Oh, my gosh. It's episode 60-something, I think. It's been a long time since the studio opened its doors. They actually changed the locks. And let's just say we've been somewhere else until now. So the point is, you might be hearing the music and going, oh, this is amazing. So John and Josh are still doing the show. I'm so happy for them, for doing the coolest show on earth that everybody loves. And you're right, we are still doing it. But the guitar you're hearing right now, and my new guest co-host until further notice, my new permanent best friend who's not allowed to leave here, that's Jake Brown.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Jake Brown here for the very first time on the podcast. This is Jake and Jacobs. Now.
I know. I only have 4-letter J name friends who I can podcast with. Jake, Josh, give me another guy, 4 letters. J, that's all I deal with. Very specific order every day. I eat the same thing every day, and I like it. Do you like eating the same thing every day?
Yes, I eat the same thing every day, but different.
Yeah, I'm actually, sorry, my body just slipped into a state of ketosis there for a second. Yeah.
Like a diet related?
I've been doing the reverse keto. You know what I'm talking about. I was playing paddleball in Wuhan.
Can we do a product placement?
Yeah, we have many sponsors, actually, which is something you're going to learn pretty quick here at the job.
Exciting.
We have a lot of people to answer to, but we don't have any answers. What's the question even? Do you know what the question is?
What is the question?
What is the question?
I need to know it.
Can you tell me the question? What is it?
Question. I don't have no answers.
I don't know the question.
But I have too many jars of pickles.
And then it starts picking up. I remember this part of the song. It starts getting really fast. Yeah, I remember that.
I have too many jars of pickles.
Why do I have so much? Why do I need so much? Why does
Too
he
much.
have so little?
Too much.
I need more. I always need more.
Too much pickles.
Nothing's ever enough. Give me more pickles. That'll be 50 cents extra. But what does that mean to me, you know? 50 cents to one person might mean something completely different to another person, because money talks. Chris Tucker. Watch the movie.
Spindrift, sparkling
He explains
water.
how currency speaks to you.
Lemon, unsweetened
And
flavor.
if it speaks to you, I want to hear you tweet at us. I need to hear you kick me. Can you kink app me?
King Cap?
Yeah, I think that's an app for people who like to do unconventional things to each other. On beds, maybe.
Kissing?
Yes. I've never done that before.
Trumpeting?
I can't afford it. What'd you say? Trumping?
Trumpeting.
Trumpeting, of course. Yeah, isn't that what you're playing right now?
Yeah. Check this out.
Yeah, please. And if you need to turn up the guitar volume too, is it loud enough for you? Yeah, you're probably good. Let's see. Yeah, see, Jake hasn't been in the studio. Things have changed. We now have a 3-story water slide that goes right up to the microphone. Yeah, what are you thinking there?
Water slide. Water slide.
I want to ride down the water slide.
Water slide.
Won't you get wet with me? I want you to get wet with me.
So wet.
At the water park. It's a park made of water. I met your daughter there. Underwear. You know, people say that sometimes. They're like, bring the girl on a date to a pool or the beach so you can see what they really look like. And you know what? That's not the worst idea.
Not the worst.
Am I right, folks?
Not the
Come on,
worst.
sit down. I paid you to be here.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting one. Was that like a record scratch?
I think it's a really aggressive clap.
Yeah, that brings bad memories back here, and that kind of loud whip crack noise. Ouch.
What would happen if I kept doing that? Like,
I don't know.
repeatedly?
Didn't you have that new rap song you wanted to debut? You kept bugging me about 5 minutes ago.
Damn, son. I'm glad you asked.
Good, because you wouldn't stop texting me while I was doing my exams today. My rectal exams. I had a rectal exam today.
All right, let's find that beat
Yeah,
That
find
we
that
love so
beat for
much.
me.
that they've been talking
Oh,
about.
wow. There's another guest here. I forgot how much we paid this guy to be here for this.
He's very talented at saying
Yeah,
that one
he's a
word.
man of only one word.
I don't know if I can rap and play at
Yikes.
the same time.
You don't think so?
I might need some help.
You're not talented enough? Here, let's see.
Am I? Hang on.
Yeah, let me play with your box. Let me touch your box here.
Just press some buttons. Fiddle.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah, there's like a...
He's getting it. He's getting it.
Oh, yeah, I love that stuff.
A. In the studio, bitch.
If anybody's still here, it's doing reds. Oh, whoa. I don't know what I've done.
There you go. That's perfect.
Oh, sweet. I pushed a few buttons, and now it's got its own thing going on.
Wow. Are you Swedish?
This is the
You're really
Swedish
in with the
beat.
technology. Yes. Yes. Drinking on that spin, drip, sparkling water. All the girls they holler because I am so sexy.
Drinking blood out of a fountain, 'cause I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire bat. I'm just seeing how bad can I possibly make a song.
Well, that was perfect because listen.
I want to sell books to you. Baby, read my book. Turn the page.
Charlotte's Web.
Don't get stuck in the spider
Charlotte's Web.
web. This
day.
podcast is going to be in museums one day. You'll see. People are going to be speaking a different language.
Different languages.
Looking at this playing out of a glass box. Sitting on a white totem.
That's delusional.
Some sort of obelisk. A flat top obelisk.
Where does he get these ideas?
Dude, yeah, I don't know where I'm getting these ideas from, but they're definitely good.
Hey.
If there's one thing I know about my ideas, it's that they're always good.
Hey.
Because no part of me wants bad.
Spit.
And if you want to do bad things, I'm going to need you to get out of here right now.
Tell him.
Because this is the place where only good things happen.
I'm white.
Yeah, we are. True. That does help a lot. Being white helps a lot.
Being white.
I love being white.
Being white means
Except
that
you're never going to be the coolest one there.
we can't be oppressed.
It's just not gonna happen. It doesn't seem. White guys just, aren't the coolest people on earth. Except for maybe like 6 or 7. And that's why they're super famous. Because white people suck so bad.
White people suck. White people suck.
That's a cool thing people do sometimes too. When white people trash themselves, we're like, oh yeah, white people suck so bad, huh? It's like, yeah, you're talking about you. The man in the mirror. Michael Jackson said it. You're looking at yourself in there, man.
Who's
what am
that?
I looking at?
That's me.
The hell am I looking at?
I'm white.
Who are you?
As can be.
Who are you? How'd you get in my house?
I'm white.
Wait, this
and I got
is
a
your
small
house.
PP.
Well, see, that's
I'm
something I
white.
never thought of.
Oh.
I never thought that I would ever be in your house. Because, welcome to my house. Who let the dogs out? You want to know? You know what? You want to know who let the dogs out? God did. That's what he intended. No dogs need to be caged up. Free my dogs.
Free 'em. Free 'em.
Free all my dogs.
Free 'em. Free 'em.
Where my dogs at? Hopefully free.
Free 'em.
The Baja Men knew it. Ha ha to the Baja Men.
I just heard that song recently
So funny.
on a commercial.
I won a Grammy, I think. And I believe he also lives in town. So, Tampa's a draw. Draw pictures of Tampa with a tampon in a diaper. Oh shit, he swiped her in a different direction, and I got an erection at an intersection. I'm driving,
Hey,
surviving,
hey,
I'm living
hey,
on Facebook.
Hey,
I took him by the face.
What?
The crook.
What?
He took
I
me to
didn't hear
jail.
you. I didn't hear you.
And then he made me eat a snail.
What did you say?
Escargot. Watch my
What's up?
Mercedes-Benz.
Hey.
Escargot. Faster.
Snails.
Eating pasta.
Snails.
I'm a rapper.
Snails.
I'm awesome. Everybody knows I'm sick. I got the coronavirus.
He
oh
raps
shit to my dick and I go
like
oh.
he has a big
I
dick.
just came into a Corona
Ew.
because I love that drink.
Ew.
Dominic Toretto told me to drink it when I was a little kid, and I've been doing it ever since. Go see Fast 9 coming out soon. This was
Fast
all
9.
actually a paid promo for Fast 9.
Vin Diesel.
They're investing in some really weird stuff now.
I actually heard in this one, they're not even driving the cars. The cars are driving themselves. You know, we got
I believe it.
automation.
That
now,
happened in
so-
the last movie, actually.
Did it?
Oh yeah, she hit a button and then all the cars just started chasing one car.
Well,
It was pretty cheap. It's not fair, you know?
yeah, Vin Diesel's going to be in the back seat now, too.
Yeah, Vin Diesel's
He's just there to ride, you know.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. This is actually this podcast is trending at the top of the alt charts.
Can I carry this microphone around?
Yeah.
Really?
You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Because
just to
as
set
you can
the-
tell in the Tampa News Force podcast, there's no rules.
That's my favorite thing about it.
The only rule is you shut the fuck up.
I've been doing this
It's
for
my
years.
turn to talk for once.
I've been doing this for years.
I
and
never
gotta
talk.
say,
And now it's
there's
finally
nothing
my
better
turn.
than walking
to
around
talk.
the living room with a microphone.
And you're
in your
telling
hand.
me I shouldn't? Well, guess what? You listened this far already, so now you need to know how it ends because there's a lot that's going to happen in between now and then.
We're yodeling later, right?
Yeah, it is on the schedule, on the long scribe that I have nailed to the wall.
Here's a preview.
Oh, man. What more do you have to hide? You already gave him the whole thing. Talk about a tease.
Come see me at the Beacon Theater yodeling.
Yeah, no, they tell me to give everybody exactly what they want. You know, you agree with that?
I think so.
You think so?
No,
No.
I
Oh,
don't.
wow, why not?
because then you're just a sellout.
And we're not sellouts. We hate money.
We're buyouts, baby.
You think I want money? What makes you think that? What the hell? How dare you insult me?
I'm sorry.
Money? Yeah, you know, I just like to meditate. So, you know, money's
is your
worthless
meditating-
there, except it does buy me bigger rocks to hold when I meditate. You know, I like big crystals, big rocks.
That's what it's about, really.
That's true. I'm not even lying. Jake's holding one right now.
I'm touching him right now. I'm touching his
You
rocks.
might think this is just a gag, but there are
Excuse
big
me.
crystals and rocks in the studio because the producer said they have to be in here or else we get a little too punchy, huh? They say we need to keep you moderate because we're this is on Fox News actually from 2 to 3 p.m. This is what the kids see right after high school.
Yeah.
They go, well, this is where I get all my information from.
That's
And I go, as you
absolutely
should. What the hell else would you listen to?
Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera?
Al
Yeah, is that
Jazeera?
one guy?
Is that how you say? I'm so misinformed.
Yeah, Al Jazeera. That's my webcam. And it's me and Gore. And it gets a little gory, if you know what I mean. Hello! Yeah, I've been sharpening my comedy skills recently, as you can tell.
I can see it.
Yeah, I think everybody hears it, and they go, holy shit. I never knew that this podcast was actually the best podcast. And, you know, all I can say is, I guess, you know, happy to have you. And
It takes 60 episodes sometimes, you know?
yeah, they say you
We're
got to
gonna sell
do
on it.
10,000 episodes of a podcast before you get good. The old 10,000 rule, you know?
Yeah. Passed down from generation to generation ever since.
Yeah, my grandpa
Podcast
is
is
actually 10,000 years old, which is great. He was old when he met Jesus. He was already 8,000 when he met Jesus. Can you
Old.
imagine? Yeah, what do you think the old people thought about Jesus?
They're probably like, this son of a bitch.
Yeah, they were like, who's this young hotshot think he is? They were like, yeah, back in my day, we just nailed these guys right to the cross without even, you know, giving them a proper a proper applausometer or whatever the fuck. Their clap off they have. What is
Jesus Christ.
it? Jesus Jesus H. John Benjamin. Yeah. What was it? There's a term for it where it's just it's like the popularity contest. They just put the hand over each of the people and they go, "Who do you like? Who do you like more?" And that's what they did to JC. And
James.
you're JB. You're only one letter away. Justin Bieber. Oh my God! Look at your initials. You got some real big initials to fill. Can you handle that?
My middle name is Adam, so
Jab. That's crazy. And you're a comedian. Punches, punchlines, jabs.
There
Hello, zing, zam,
meant to be.
zappy, zoinko, goinks. That sounds weird. Goinks. What's that?
Goinks.
They say if you stop talking, that's when the demons get in your brain. So I've tried to make it a full point to never go back to that place, especially on air.
We're on air. We're talking.
It's called dead air for a reason. You kill yourself. When nothing is happening on a podcast, oh yeah, that's a nice riff there. Yeah, you're throwing out some fire out of that hand thing you're holding there. That machine you're holding? Oof. Oh yeah. Riding the train tracks with my buddies by the river here. Riding on the river. I'm riding down the. Hey, come and tell the river. Riding with me. Are you riding with me? Come to my river party. I'm gonna hold your hand and we're gonna kiss maybe. If we vibe a little bit, if we really like each other, then maybe we'll hold hands sometime. I just want to be in your presence because it makes me feel alive. I like feeling good. It makes me feel so good when everything's feeling good. You know what I'm talking about, Jake?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Jake and Jacobs? Drake and Josh too?
I can play guitar and sing at the same time.
Yeah, you're really killing it over there. Man, I feel like I'm on Conan O'Brien or something. I feel like Conan, and you're like my band.
Oh. I thought you were working towards me looking like Conan, which...
Yeah, that too. You got the red hair. I'm Conan O'Brien. Damn. I meant the Barbarian. Conan O'Brien Barbarian.
Can we talk about Conan for a second?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you think he's funny?
Of course. He's one of the greatest.
Funny. It's settled.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Conan is one of the greatest, for sure. He was always my favorite late night person.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Out of everybody. It was so heartbreaking when, they did what they did.
Right. When they killed him in cold blood.
God. Yeah. Brutal. Because, he was he's the most talented one. He's doing everything. He's a damn superstar.
Did you see
He's
him?
got the body of Michael Jackson.
He's going to be the first one to go back in time.
Conan?
See the dinosaurs.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. It's a pretty cool thing. Yeah, on our screen we see pictures of stuff like that. That's why I leave this giant screen on with things. Just in case I ever, lose my perspective. I get to look at a big screen and a picture of like a ocean or some shit is on it. And I go, oh yeah, of course, the world.
Yeah.
I've got to consider the world, okay?
My laptop always has a stock image.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just some random.
I'm never going anything else than that. The stock images,
they nailed it.
It captures the opening your laptop vibe.
Okay.
So well.
That what is it? What does it look like?
Right now I got one. It's like really tall rocks.
Oh,
like
cool.
Mountains, but they're like giant phalluses going into the sky.
Yeah, and that's just what came on the computer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because these guys know what they're doing. Why are we fighting nature? If this is what God intended for us to look at, why is it always got to be God, huh? Why is he always got to be involved? Nobody ever asks.
Here he goes again.
You think we're yeah, that's the intro to this really tough rap song. Why is God so mean to me? Why doesn't he listen to me when I beg for things? And also, forgiveness and other good things for other people.
Is God real? I don't know.
But
External
if he
crisis.
is, I'm gonna.
No, internal. That's what I said.
Existential. cracking eggs over there?
Yeah, that's
You
a
cracking
little
eggs on the
sloppy.
fucking recording thing?
Hmm.
Yeah, you said you were gonna destroy the studio your first time in here.
Okay, guys.
Are you knocking down the fancy china? My big vase is on the wall. Yeah, just because I keep my glass dogs in here doesn't mean you got to touch them. My skinny tube poodles.
What is the word of the day?
Word of the day.
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't
You
touched
have
that
right?
book in a long time. Okay, let me dust it off here and see what's what's under here. Looks like okay. Let me open up the word of the day book, and it's what day is it? Because I have the Mayan calendar in here. I don't go by ours.
This is Monday.
Can you transfer that to the Mayan
Monday.
calendar? Even though it ended 8 years ago. Why did you guys stop making your calendars, Mayans?
All right, here we go.
Why did you stop making your calendars, Mayans?
Mayans.
Yeah.
That's the word of the day.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Mayans.
of course. Yeah, that's what I was looking at in the book. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty close, but
We have a demon in here. Yeah,
Mayans. It likes to work sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
Mayans.
We're doing things. Oh wow.
I'm a little loud.
We're doing technological things.
Mayan.
Oh wow. Interesting.
Mayan.
It's kind of scary.
Mayan.
Yeah, kind of loud.
Mayan.
Shut the fuck up.
The slow one's interesting. Yikes. Well, this is what we invested $10 million into.
Yep, this is...
We bought this from Wuhan yesterday. We overnighted it from Wuhan. There's a lot of white fog in the box. And I just huffed it. Victoria huffed it. What's her name? Huffington Post. The coolest source of media on the internet. Coolest freaking website. Huffington Post. I love Huffington Post. I like reading all the dumb shit that they post. I love not thinking at all. I love just going through life. I like not doing anything. I like doing the minimum effort that is ever required. I don't want to go anywhere. I like being right here. I like doing exactly what I'm doing. Everything's perfect in my life. I'm so content with what I have. So gratitude. I'm so so much gratitude is what I was trying to say. But I'm gracious. It was in the present tense. Yo, I got a present. It's tense. We're going camping. It's really damp outside. And also, we're still vampires from earlier when I mentioned that a while ago. That's also what's going on. So now that I'm back on track, we're making big hits right here. You're gonna hear this on 106 in Park next week. Feel like LeBron James. I'm feeling like LeBron James. I feel like LeBron James because I'm the best. I'm equally as successful and powerfully relevant and freaking woke and shit. And I like to be a family man. Like that show. You know what I'm talking about, Jake?
I know the one.
There he is. He knows the one.
I know the one.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you got the whole drum set up here. That's pretty wild. You hauled all those drums up the 10-story loft. Whoa. Whoa. We're in a video game. Wow. That's pretty scary. That's great.
I'm just
it's like
working my notes a
Castlevania.
little.
Yeah, that was like some Castlevania stuff. Yeah, if you need another drink, you can go ahead. If you need anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop one open.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Keeping me going.
Yeah, we've got a liquid sponsor in the house tonight, and I don't even really. Yeah, it's called Spindrift, and it's an IPA, and it's very heavy.
Spindrift IPA, lemon flavored. This is the most delicious, sparkling water IPA you're ever gonna have.
Yeah,
we're only
we've,
talking zero sugar. Zero sugar. It's incredible. It's gluten free. They kill 0 lambs to make it, unlike most other IPAs.
See, yeah,
not
exactly.
To point any fingers.
Yeah, all these other dirty IPA companies out there, this is a small batch organization. You know, these are our buddies we work with right down the road. They make their own in-house sparkling IPAs. And it's like a kick in the face from a dragon, one of these things. You know, it's like drinking alcoholic mud, I would say. It's really gravelly.
That's exactly how I would put it.
It feels like there's rocks in your mouth when you drink this thing. You're like, is this dirt road puddle mud, or is this a Spindrift sparkling IPA?
That's what I always ask myself.
On a daily basis.
And that's why it says on the bottom, yup, that's it.
It's true.
That's their slogan.
Their slogan is, yes, we are, that whole long thing.
Yup, that's it.
Yep, that's it. Speaking of long things, how the dating life, huh? How about all that, guys? What's that about?
I was with my girlfriend that I've been with for 3 years, and I gotta say the dating life is I have no idea.
Yeah, it's it's a tough time. Just kidding. You know, everything's great. Life is awesome.
No, what's your experience?
Surf's up, dude. Surfside. Summer at Surfside. Come back. You know,
we all miss
John Jacobs Hotel. Yeah.
Oh yes.
So everything's good. You know, everything's.
You have a lot of hats.
Yeah, those are and most of them are just like giving me different events and stuff.
So would you call that a collection?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I got a hat collection. Yeah, a lot of good hats within the studio.
Do they each have distinct smells?
The Sin City penthouse. I don't know. I haven't smelled my hats. Okay, I'm busy doing other stuff like trying to save the world from, the government.
I've heard.
Yeah, I've been on a pretty heavy mission to rid the world of corruption recently for some reason.
Don't you hate when the government takes your stuff?
I hate it.
Do you ever feel like the government? Hold on.
Yeah, please.
Hold on. Do you
elaborate?
ever feel like the government just wants to screw you over?
Yeah, pretty much every day. I feel like the government's trying to screw me over every second I'm alive. Probably, I'd say. Every day the man's trying to hold me down. I feel the government's boot on my neck.
Feel like you have to tune your guitar down to make it more
I don't know how to tune a guitar. That's just those have been the default settings for me since I've been here. It's a pretty cool thing. The government.
Fuck the government.
Screw you, narcs. We're gonna change things from the inside. We're gonna penetrate your forces, and then we're gonna crumble you because we cannot be bought. We love exactly what we think, and we really don't think that much different. It's mostly just music and fashion taste. It's mostly just surface stuff that's different about us. When it comes down to it, we all like a big Italian dinner, huh? When it really comes down to it, don't we just all love a big, thick Italian dinner? Oh, yeah. It feels so good when we eat together, but we hate hanging out when we eat together, you know? Family shit where you gotta eat together, you're like, what the fuck, man? Really? Shit, fuck. Oh, fuck. No! 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 No!
The government
equals
shit.
My life. The government controls
I hate the government.
Life. The government's screwing me. They're screwing me.
Took my mom.
They're screwing me. The government is screwing me. I used to live so fruitful. Mother Earth, Gaia provided the ground. It comes up from the ground like zombies.
My girlfriend.
Plant zombies. Plants versus zombies. It's been in our faces the whole time. It's been in our faces the whole time.
The media.
And we never noticed. We never noticed, not even one bit. Cause everything was cool and chill. And we were having good times on the beach with our boyfriend. And he let me wear his jacket that he wears 'cause he's quarterback. It's got a lot of letters on it and shit, and a bunch of numbers as well, and other patches of sports. So I know he's the coolest 'cause he's got a really cool robe. It's like a cool, like, kind of royal garment to have this big ass leather coat mixed with whatever that other material was. It's like some sort of fleece something. You know, varsity jackets. You know what I'm talking about. You okay there?
Yeah, I was just.
I think Jake quit. Yeah, there it is.
I think you went off there.
Oh, me? Are you sure? That's exactly how you wrote the lyrics, so.
Yeah. That one actually, the writing process for that was very extensive.
Yeah, you used to call me from summer camp talking about how stressed you were over these lyrics.
Yeah, I mean, we were in between. I mean, they snuck in some Percocets and like weed and
Yeah, I
typical
heard
summer
about
camp
that.
stuff. And just between all the partying, I felt the need to say that because they're trying to control us,
I know, dude. I couldn't agree more. That's why I sing it so, effortlessly and graciously and happily.
You have good
gracefully.
lows. Those are very good lows.
Yeah. I think I read it with the inflection you intended. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's your work of art. So I'm really just trying to build your design. I'm just the guy trying to sculpt the thing you made.
Right. Yeah. I think I want to translate that though into an oratorio.
Yeah. What's that?
We could crescendo it.
What's an oratorio?
Well, it's basically if you play really staccato.
Okay.
And you do something like mezzo piano.
Oh.
Right. And then
Yeah.
it's kind of like concerto, but without the
Concerto.
erdo.
Concerto.
If you get what I'm saying,
Listen, man. I know you're just, I know you're trying to show off because, the live studio audience is sitting in the corner, but I actually don't know that many musical terms, believe it or not. I didn't go to Juilliard in Manhattan, the Big Apple. I wasn't in the pretty girls dance groups, okay?
You weren't.
I wasn't in the top tier sitting on the back of the convertible, leaving lunch early on Friday or whatever, so you can go to your friend's pool or something.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about any of that nonsense, okay? I wish I did. I can make it up.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, I think you just did.
Are you
Were you
accusing me
not-
of something?
Were you not listening to anything I just said? Are you a
I was
robot?
off
Are
and
you
on.
here? Wait,
I was listening to it staccato.
because I know
so it
we're
kinda
communicating
came
via
in.
walkie-talkie in different states right now. We're actually not in the same studio. Some people don't know that.
No, we're really taking
Our
advantage
avid
of
listeners,
technology here.
the people who have been listening since the beginning of this episode, they might understand that. But if you're just tuning in, because this plays on ham radios, on kids' first babies, those things you use to listen to your baby.
They're always
when it's in the other room.
yeah.
The goo
No,
goo
yeah,
gaga
but no.
alarm.
Yeah.
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 That's how we're communicating right now. That's how we're filming this episode. That's how important this was. The audience demanded it so hard that even though Jake Brown is in Siberia
Sorry.
and I'm in Liberia, different Berias, we read the last part of the text. I didn't look at the first word. We just saw Beria and we each thought of a different one. That's why we're not in the same place at the same time, but it's okay because I'm also playing a festival here.
I think this is better when we're not in the same place at the same time.
Yeah, because then we have more creative space to, explore.
Yeah, and you have like this crazy odor.
Oh yeah.
Like, every time it's kind of difficult. It makes it difficult. So I think this is
Right.
a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
both
It's
literally
probably
and
really nice to get away from the hellhole, which is my end of the studio and the other place at the other time.
Yeah.
There's actually a time delay and difference. I don't hear anything you say for about 40 seconds, and then in post-production, I match up our conversation as if it flows naturally, because our responses are really like minutes apart.
Yeah, I'm doing this in like a couch fort I built. If that puts things into perspective,
It does. That really helps.
coming from the hellhole on the other side.
Yeah, there's but that's the conditions they put you in when you try to make the good stuff. They say we'll let you free when you produce the hottest hit. Until then, you live in hell.
In hell.
till you produce the hottest hit.
In hell.
That's why you make hot hits in hell, because it's so hot.
In
You know what I mean?
It's hot. Muy caliente. It's hot.
Selling drugs in hell. I'm a drug dealer in hell. It's
Hell.
exactly what you'd think it's like. I just serve shit all day. I like
I
to
can't
serve.
wait.
I like to serve everybody.
I can't wait for Jeff Bezos to be
Oh.
in hell
Oh,
so he can
brutal.
be my main buyer.
Oh, whoa, hey man, he's one of our sponsors as well, okay?
Oh, shit.
Him and Hillary Clinton and Jeff Epstein, they never canceled his subscription, so most of our
drop the beat.
most of our profit comes from Jeff Epstein's credit card that he never canceled,
Jeff Epstein. Right.
as well as
That's my apologies.
the other guys who have done similar crimes and have died recently. Every one of those people
Ronald
happened
McDonald.
to Ronald McDonald recently died, which
You
is
don't hear about these
heartbreaking.
It's amazing because Grimace is still kicking.
Yeah, and the Hamburglar is a free man thanks to our petition.
Yeah, good times we're living in right now.
Yeah, this is really the best possible life anybody could be living. I agree.
I just signed a Facebook petition yesterday. You know how I feel?
I just got a face tattoo. So
Wow.
we're both doing things with our face.
Right.
Yeah.
We're both standing up for what we believe in.
Yeah.
We're both doing something that we probably can't reverse.
Yeah, I really like
that we're gonna
spicy
regret.
chicken sandwiches from Popeyes. So I decided to get all of that tattooed on my face really big.
Is it?
And I don't think it'll ever not be in style.
Is this spaghetti on your floor?
Probably.
I mean, I'm just assuming there's spaghetti on your floor because we're not in the same location, but
Oh, and I can't
it
see.
sounds like there is.
Well, I guess I can see it. Yeah, I'm looking
A
on the
dry
little
spaghetti
security
noodle.
cam feed that I only have access to, and I never told you about this website I have, but so I can see you. I can.
Surveillance.
Yeah, I have surveillance. That's what that very large lens is. That obvious circular tube.
Right.
That is a lens, but it's okay
Right.
because that's just part of the TNF podcast deal. You know how you signed the contract.
So is this the news? Like, are we? Do you think people are listening to this and they're like walking away like, I feel very informed now?
Well, I titled one of the songs I put on YouTube, Bernie Sanders Gets the Coronavirus. And that got some clicks. And I'd say more down votes than up votes on that one.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of
What did you
down.
do
I
wrong
think
then?
people felt deceived for some reason.
Do you think they?
I mean, if you
wanted-
listen to the lyrics and put it together, it is a thinly veiled reference to Bernie Sanders' politics and the coronavirus inhibiting his rhetoric. That's what I meant in the song. So it wasn't anything,
But people didn't see that because
people didn't see that because people are so shallow. People are so shallow.
Yeah, they're just looking at what's
Shallow
on the
hell.
surface.
Yeah, they're just seeing what's on the surface. Nobody wants to dig deep anymore. But you see those guys on the beach with the fucking the metal detectors. They dig deep.
That was my dad one time.
Oh yeah, one time.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you
Can't
find
believe-
anything?
He recovered.
you,
Um,
you get anything good?
I don't remember.
You remember?
I think that's where he found my mom's wedding ring. So
Oh, nice.
something came out of it.
Well, that's pretty cool. See, everything crappens for a reason. That's my new show on UPN. It's a game show. Ha 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 ha. Thank you. The crowd, the studio audience is. We tell the studio audience to be dead silent because I don't want them to fuck up my speech in any way. So they're holding in cackles. I can tell.
I like your kind of method there because I like how you keep them in a different room with the lights off.
Yeah,
No light in there.
yeah,
They're all like chained to the walls.
yeah, and they can just kind of vaguely hear this echoed throughout their chamber.
Right, and I like how it normalizes fetishes and
Well, I'm
provides
postmodern,
those.
okay? I'm a postmodern man.
right.
And a lot of people have no idea what that means, but
Well, that's what I thought when I first saw you.
yeah,
That's
you
a
go. I have no
postmodern
idea
guy
who,
right
who or what I'm looking at. And I can safely say to everyone in attendance that, that's all it is. Postmodernism, the ism, when you put an ism on stuff, it makes it much more, gives a lot more weight. It's a whole big concept. Everybody knows about this.
concept.
Yeah, I
Yes.
forget what I was talking about. Isms, what?
Isms, yeah.
Which one did I say?
Satanism. I think that's what
Yeah,
you're-
Satanism's good. That's a good one.
That's what you're talking
Baptism.
about. That's what you're going on about.
I love isms, but I don't remember why I mentioned one. Oh yeah, postmodernism. Right. See, I just had to exit my body. It was probably the ketosis again. Hello.
Right.
Come on. You still here? You still with me, guys? Hello, knock knock. Hello, can you hear me? Wake up. If you fell asleep on the bus, it's time to get off. If you're on the metro, guess what? Wake up.
Metro booming.
The metro's booming. It's a very successful metro. It's a really good
That's
metro.
what I like to see with my metros.
Yeah, speaking of metro boomings, there was like a bombing somewhere.
In a metro?
Yeah, one time, but it was years ago. I don't think there's been a bomb in a metro for a long time, but it was like in Europe somewhere. Might have been England. But, you know,
I know.
God shaved the queen. Who said that?
Someone in the.
I heard that at the Renaissance Festival. I just stole that.
Really?
Yeah, God shaved the queen.
So it's there's just content out there. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, there's hot
You got your
shit at the
closer
Ren Fest.
At the
I'm
Ren
telling you,
Fest?
these comics, it's like vaudeville stuff, and it's amazing.
My
I really
cousin-
respect these like 2-man acts, guy, girl, two guys.
That's the best.
It's great.
Two
Bouncing
girls.
off each other, bringing the crowd up. I'm like, this is some solid. Yeah, I saw a 515 Dirty show by these
Dirty?
guys called the Bastard Monks. It was great, and they didn't let kids be in there. If there was little
They
kids, they'd be
shouldn't.
like, the kid's got to go. They'd be like, we're not doing the act with the kid here. Get him out.
Did they say it like in character? Were they like?
I mean, kinda, but their character didn't seem too far off from who they actually were.
Okay.
Yeah, they were great. They were like jackass dudes and like
Seize
did
the
some really
child.
solid stuff. Yeah, I missed their closer. Apparently, they got in a fist fight and then one spit in the other's mouth, and then like the crowd had to rip them apart. That's
No
just like
way.
their closing act every time, apparently,
Wow,
which is
that's so
awesome. I don't know
character.
about every time, but you know that's a closer.
That's what bastard monks used to do back then.
They'd
right?
fight.
Yeah, they used to get in fist fights, and the audience would have to break them up.
I didn't know bastard monks was a real term.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, everyone knows
this is an educational podcast. They do play this in Wuhan, China's in the what's the word? The baby room, the fucking the hospital birth ward. I don't know, the incubation. The maternity ward.
Yeah.
Damn it, that's what I wanted to say. There were so many other words.
That's what I'm here for.
But I want specific words that make me feel things a certain way. I like specifically feeling the hit, the sting,
Yes.
the you know that thing that happens when you hear sounds you like. You ever have that? It's like, you know,
Yeah.
music is a lot of that.
Catalyst.
Sure. Yeah.
Good word.
Yeah, catalyst. Yeah, the sounds are a catalyst to you feeling certain things. But you know,
Cataracts.
the only thing you can't predict is your next thought. You know, that's the only thing we can't measure.
No, we're
We never know
caged.
how we get our next thought. We go, where's that come from? How did that show up?
What do you do when you have to pee on a podcast?
You just go, I guess.
Just go.
You can go in there.
If this mic had further range, I would take it in there with me. Cause then it becomes like, not only is it immersive, but
Yeah,
it's soothing. Cause you know, I listen to like rain.
Yeah, I don't
on
know if hearing other
Spotify.
people piss really puts me at ease.
It does.
But
You can hear the clearness in it.
the clearness,
Yeah,
you can tell how clear it is based on
it's not
what?
yellow.
Based on no. Well, I guess you are chugging those IPAs.
All right, so while I'm peeing, John Jacobs
Oh.
has a poem he's been wanting to tell you guys.
Yeah, I keep screaming at him about it. So finally, he gives me 1 second to finally mention that thing that I put so much work in. All right, guys, he's gone. Now I can say whatever the hell I want. He doesn't know what I'm saying. I can say fucking crazy stuff. He'll never know. He's not going to listen to this. What are the odds you listen to your own podcast? It's psycho. If anybody listens to their own podcast, they should fucking go to prison, go to jail. If you listen to your own podcast, you go to jail for a week. I think everybody can agree with those terms. I don't think anybody would be against that. I think everybody would say, you know what? I think he's just stalling for time. And I would say, no, I'm not. I'm just taking dramatic pauses for effect. You know, you see that stuff in movies all the time, you know, movie effects. You guys know what I'm talking about? You like movie effects? They give awards for that stuff. They give awards for movie effects. Oh, look who's back.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
As you heard, I was talking about movie effects. And that's definitely all I was talking about.
Right. What kind of movie effects?
Yep. Everything's still doing its thing.
That's what I say.
Yeah, you
To
know,
my mom.
no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, it's never going to stop.
Never
You
gonna
can't stop. You can't keep anything.
Never gonna stop.
You can't stop anything. I tried. People try to stop aging, you know? They try to pretend. They go, I don't feel any older, except I do have this sharp pain. Always. So I'm going to suck bone marrow out of healthier bodies and put it in my body. Because I want to live. I want to live a little bit, huh? Do I ever get to live a little bit? Do I ever get a little bit? Do I ever get to live a little bit? I can't say it. Do I ever get to live a little bit? There we go. Do I ever get to live a little bit? Do I ever get to live a little bit? Have you ever lived? I doubt it. Just kidding, guys. I miss you. I wish you'd come home to me. And we could make fettuccine. I miss the way we would do stuff and other things that would take place in my existence. I really like that thingy. That undescribable thingy about you. That little thingy that I like so much about you. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That thingy. The thingy I love. Do you love me like I love that thingy? Do you love my thingy as well? 'Cause that thingy about our thingies is I wanna feel a thingy with you. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. Oh man, yeah, the thingy. I remember dreaming that one. That was actually from a dream I had, and as you can tell, I can't really decipher the dream too well. But I remember that's what it said to me. You know, some people say maybe this part's the dream. Maybe when you're asleep, that's when you're really awake.
Yeah, no.
That's when you're really awake.
Who's the guy who ate the mushrooms?
Huh?
Who ate the mushrooms all the time?
Who did?
That guy.
What, someone I know?
No, but yeah. No, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, nobody. It's tough to know who.
He was really woke.
Who really knows anything these days, huh? As much as we claim to know, there's no way of knowing. That's a good poster to put in schools. I had a dream. No way of knowing.
I was in class again. I was back in high school.
Sure.
And I had to pee really bad. So I dragged a trash can under my desk. Oh, wow. Propped myself up.
Yikes.
Took my pants off and just started peeing right in the trash can in the middle of class. Okay. Everyone was looking and I was like, just peeing.
You're just laughing it off.
I wasn't even ashamed. I was just like,
well, yeah, and we're so brave.
This is kind of funny because it's taking a long time for me to finish peeing.
Yeah,
the classroom is just looking at me in silence, and I'm like, all right, I'll wrap it up. And then I'm like, I'm getting the last shakes out.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Oh yeah, so that's your act. That's your whole life. You're standing above a trash can, peeing in front of the world.
That's where I come from.
And you're never going to stop. And you like it. It makes you laugh. Yeah, we're so brave in dreams. I wish I could be a third of the man I am in dreams in real life. In dreams, dude. In dreams, people pull knives out. I just grab their wrist. I'm like, give me that shit. Like, I feel like a superhero. People pull guns out. I'm like, what are you going to do? Shoot me? And they do. And sometimes I die.
You have self-confidence.
From getting dreams. From getting shot. It's brutal. Yeah, one time I had a dream where a guy tried to murder me, and then he got caught and went to jail. And then he got out of jail and murdered me. And I was like, are you kidding me?
This is a two-parter.
Yeah, like I was so happy in the dream. I was like, this nightmare is over. The guy's in prison or whatever.
Martin Scorsese.
Literally,
directed your
like,
whole
yeah,
dream.
literally, like, on my way out of the courtroom, I feel like, in the parking lot, the guy was there. And I'm like, how the hell did this happen? Right after he gets tried and loses. Yeah, that's pretty wild. He could have won, though. You're not guilty of murder until the guy with the robe on bangs the hammer. The guy with the black dress on
Being a ginger.
in the tall chair. Yeah,
Being
you're right. I keep
considered a
forgetting.
ginger,
Yeah, yeah.
It
You're a
it
witch.
varies depending on who's
You're
looking
the
at
devil. I forget.
it. But
Yeah.
I had a dream where I don't know what it is about small ginger, like serious. There's like people who are really ginger, you know, like they hardly have eyebrows. They have
Yeah.
the bright blue eyes, and just like this like just evil look
Oh yeah.
about
Yeah.
them. And throughout my life, I think I don't like gingers very much.
Because the media.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you've seen.
I've had some bad experiences with some gingers. I mean,
Even though you're a ginger.
right, but
Uh-huh.
these people are more ginger, so that means
And they
that
did what they
I
don't
can-
like you.
You know, I had a dream.
Interginger issues.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Right,
For
right.
sure. Yeah. So keep going.
I had this dream, this ginger child. I won't say he was a child. He might have been an adolescent rather.
Mm-hmm.
He was chasing me, and he was gonna kill me, because
Yes.
that's what small ginger children do,
That's probably why you wrote this song the way you did, isn't it?
right? Yeah.
The one that I'm about to sing.
And I just took a nail, and I turned around and I stabbed him in the face.
Holy shit. Little ginger child, stop chasing me. Little ginger child, stop chasing me. Chasing me in my dreams. I'm gonna turn and nail you in the face. I'm gonna nail the ginger child in the face. Ugh. Gosh. Nightmares. Nightmares. Terrible nightmares. These terrible nightmares keep haunting me. Why are you haunting me? Let me be free. But honestly, I really have not many dreams because I'm high a lot and I just don't remember them. But for the most part, I think they're great. I usually enjoy my dreams. It's usually pretty smooth, which I think is a good sign. If I'm not having crazy nightmares, I think it's a good sign. I think it's a great sign. And you don't have to have crazy nightmares either. Just do the TNF shuffle. That's where, you do a push-up or two, and then you go play basketball, and eat fruits and veggies. Eat your veggies, little kids, because it's good for you.
John Jacobs is on an elliptical right now.
It's true. I only had time to do this episode from my elliptical, while I also have a cell phone attached to my head. I don't like the Bluetooth, so I'd rather, have a headband with my phone against it. It's an old phone. The kind with two things that you got to hold, one in each hand. Two cones.
2 cones.
Welcome back to Two
1
Cones.
cream.
My ice cream shop. Hey, it's me, Two Cone. Johnny Two Cone.
There you go.
There it is.
I'll drink-
See?
I'll drink Spindrift sparkling water with real squeezed lemon fruit to that.
Yeah, except that's not what we're drinking. We're drinking IPAs, so.
Right.
Because we have an image to uphold, and everybody needs to believe that I'm drinking an IPA.
IPA stands for instantly
Instantly pussy
pursue
ass. I don't know.
asses.
Easily. I pursue ass. That's what IPA stands
yeah.
for. There you go.
Shouldn't it?
Yeah, and I've got a really what's the word? A strict image that I must abide by. I have a very dictated life. While you might think, oh, he's just living by the edge of his seat on a roller coaster. That's not the case. It's like the Truman Show, but I'm also in on it. That'd be great if Jim Carrey in the movie, when he finds out, they're like, oh my God, he knows. And then he's just like, I knew the whole time. I was just messing with you guys. He's like, you think I didn't see the cameras in my face every day? I'm like, what are you guys, nuts?
Is that your new bit?
No, but that's my new closer now that I just came up with it. But no,
Making
nobody gives a
closers.
shit enough. You can't do bits like that are, too specifically relevant to a movie. But yeah, I think most people would get it.
I did a bit about a 1986 French film. Nobody laughed.
Nobody laughed?
Nobody laughed.
Bunch of uncultured swine, huh?
No.
Where were you performing? Some dive hole?
It was a French cafe.
What the hell? And it was in 1800s. I actually met Jesus, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He's
Is that where you got your look from?
he's even cooler in person.
No way.
Oh yeah. All those stories don't do it justice at all.
Did he like fist bump or
Not
just,
even
like, dab
slightly.
you up?
Oh, he'll do whatever. He knows whatever you want to do. He
That's
knows
the best
everything
kind of
you want
person.
before you tell him.
That's the
Which
best
is
kind
where
of-
I'm trying to get. I'm trying to give you exactly what you want before you even know you want it. Like Walmart coupons. I want to predict your life and jump ahead and then give you the thing you wanted easier, which is what industry is, folks. Welcome to the long tour on a very slow-moving cart. It's like a haunted house, but the only thing haunted are these ratings. The paper, the ratings.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I have a drinking problem.
I've heard. Yeah, I have a thinking problem. Hello. I can't stop it. Once I turn it on, it's like a leaf blower. 'Cause I'd be blowing some leaves, if you know what I mean, you guys. Yeah, we do some pretty cool stuff.
Wait, let's laugh at the same time in the same way. So this is the laugh. Ha 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 ha. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Ha 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 ha.
ha.
Oh,
That
you
was
gotta do
cool.
more.
All right, let's
Did it
do
get
this
it?
one. Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Ha 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 ha.
Wow.
This better come out huge, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you weren't recording
I'm
that.
not.
Oh, I thought you were making a beat out of it.
Oh shit.
I never would have given you such a huge piece of me.
We can keep that a little simple. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, they say you got to go out of your comfort zone and face your fears.
Ha.
Oh my God, that's pretty great. Oh wow, it's like a club song.
Do all the drugs.
I wanna party, I wanna party, I wanna party, I wanna party, I wanna party.
Take your
Everybody get
clothes
down,
off and have
everybody
sex.
party. I'm on a jet and I went on a jet and I'm on a jet and I had champagne. I was on a jet and I had champagne. It was very luxurious. Fast and the Furious. I'm going to the zoo. I want to read a book and I also want to play Clue, the board game. And I'm also boarding a plane.
Molly.
I'm going to the place that's got that
Molly.
stuff. I got a lot of money, not a bluff. I'm going to go spend all my money on dumb stuff. Who wants to come with me?
Let's go to a festival.
Who wants to have cool shoes and boots? Who wants a windbreaker? Who wants something with a logo on it that means nothing?
Oh shit.
What happened?
I had to run that shit back. You know what I mean?
Oh, you had to run it back?
Yeah, check it out. Remix.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's quite a remix of that last beat, yeah. That's
you ever
definitely
played,
a
banjo?
reimagining of
Have you
that
ever-
last tune.
Have you played Banjo Kazooie?
Slightly.
That's
Yeah,
kinda
it
how they
sounded
sound
kind of
when
like
talk.
that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, N64. Oh my God. Wow.
Throwback.
Wow. Yeah, N64 sound effects were pretty top notch.
For real.
There's labs all over the world that study how people's brains react to different sound waves. So, we learn
It's captivating.
which words. They say there's pyramids, and under the pyramids there were like noise chambers, these echo chambers where they'd make a certain noise and it would heal the body because it would echo well, and the waves would hit your body in a way in which you would absorb this, this vibration, and it would heal you.
You know a lot of stuff that I don't know about.
Yeah, I think that's why I sing a lot too, because I want to get that vibration, huh? Yeah, there's also a baby in here. Get the baby out of here. Yeah. Oh, the baby wants food. I've been throwing cat
It's
food
crying.
on it. Oh, the baby's crying. What do you want? What do you want, little baby? What do you want from us? You
That's
walked
what
into the
babies sound
Tampa
like
News
when they
Force.
cry.
What? Yeah. Do you know how to, make this thing happy? Oh my! Whoa. Yeah. There's also like a big
It's
water
hungry.
monster in
He's
here.
hungry. Okay.
Yeah. It's.
That's enough from these people.
Oh, the cast is gone.
Yeah, no, we just our guest tonight is
I know,
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh
So-
my gosh.
He liked that one.
Oh man, I can't believe how many guests have just shown up.
SpongeBob.
Who would have thought?
You're
That's
such
why we
a
have,
square.
that's why you got to pay attention to these things, because you never know when something amazing will happen. And I think that's the lesson that I've been trying to convey for about 60 some episodes. You never know when the good thing will happen.
It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
Slow burn.
They say
podcast.
there is no good thing, and you just pursue it forever.
Right.
But that, so sometimes
Someone said that one
you get it. Sometimes people are satisfied. You see people on the news sometimes who are like, well, no, I don't know. Everybody's like, I'm never satisfied.
Yeah.
I got an Oscar, but I'm still fucking mad. I'm still pissed.
Right.
I still have issues. I still am not having good issues with my personal life. I'm not having good issues in my personal life. I'm having issues
Bum, bum,
in
bum,
my
bum, bum,
personal
bum,
life that
bum, bum,
Oscars
bum,
can't
bum,
fix.
bum,
No
bum,
shiny
bum,
medal
bum,
to please me,
bum,
no.
bum, bum,
I
bum,
need
bum,
validation
bum,
from
bum,
you.
Bum, bum, bum,
Give me
bum,
what
bum,
you got.
bum,
I wanna
bum,
go
bum,
with you.
bum, 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 bum.
Ba-la-da-dee-doo-day. Yeah, actually, my good friend Michael Jackson wrote me that. I had sex with Michael Jackson. It was my idea. It took a lot of convincing on my end.
Did it?
I said, King, Pop King, don't you
Listen,
don't you
King.
want to pop me, King? Oh God. Yikes.
That sold him
They're
immediately.
gonna play this in court. And I'm gonna go, yeah, I said that. It's hilarious. I go, but play the whole part. Play it from the beginning. And then a whole courtroom full of people will listen to 50 minutes leading up to that. And they'll go, wow, you know what? In context, it's worse.
You're impenetrable.
It's even more criminal now that I've heard the rest. And I go, well, one man's felony is another man's melody.
Yeah.
So, everybody moves to a beat of a different drum, per se.
Drum.
Check out my new show, Per Se. It's where purses talk. They're puppets. Oh, wow.
God damn it.
Nice. Yeah, there's a couple beats in here. You got your old school beat pad. I feel like Grandmaster Flash. Yeah. Living in the city. Living in the city. In a
Yeah. Living in the city.
Yeah, I was trying to think of anything good to accompany with the city that would be evergreen. But everything seemed to have some sort of timestamp reference, no matter what I was putting on it. I wanted to keep it as vague as possible, because they say, you got to appeal to every market if you want to win America's Got Talent, which I do. I'm going to win America's Got Talent. They say you speak it into existence. This is what I do on the show. You're doing a beat, and I'm telling them my dreams. Please make my dream come true. I'll sing for you.
He has dreams.
Not well, but
Not well.
also we're kind of doing comedy.
He's improving.
It's subjective.
He's improving.
This might be like a stage play. This could
We'll
also
see.
be some sort of art thing. This could be happening outside in a town square. There's a hat down. There's pigeons eating bread.
Pigeons
and everybody's
eating bread.
gathering around like,
Oh,
what are
shit,
these
that
guys
one's dead.
doing? These guys
That
look like they're
pigeon's
doing
dead.
something official.
Why is that pigeon
But
dead?
in
Why
reality,
is
we're
that
not.
pigeon
We're,
dead?
anybody can do this. You can be me.
I can't.
I
do
can
this.
be
You
you.
can't do this.
Everybody's everybody. There's no difference between any of us at all. So
Our
let me
spirits
sleep
are
with you.
one. We are one.
We're gonna be one later.
When we all have sex in
Please
the great
let me have a
orgy.
three-way with you. That's all I really meant to ask for. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm still performing this outside in a
Three
crowd.
ways.
Shit. Super inappropriate. My bad. I could have saved this for
TMI.
later. But I would really like to date you. You have
Yeah,
a really cool vibe about you.
I like to kiss my girl on the cheek.
Politely.
She likes this beat.
She loves this beat.
Walking down the street.
Walking
Because
down
I take her on a date.
Joaquin Phoenix on the
I love
street.
her so much.
There's a cat in heat.
Yeah.
There's a lady in labor. I want to
Kiss
save
her on the cheek.
But instead,
I love my
I ate a
girlfriend
lifesaver
dearly.
because we're sponsored by Lifesavers. They sign my waivers. They give me lots of chips and cookies. I had to break my friend's legs. He's my bookie, and I owed him money for the horse races. I have a severe horse racing gambling problem. I need to control it. I love seeing those animals run. It's a lot of fun. It's so cool to watch big animals run fast. But it's not cool when it's against their will. You should never force anything to do anything.
Animal cruelty is fucked
But,
up.
also, they also show, all the signs of greatness
your
that
hand
have
if
come
you
from
agree.
struggle and adversity. It's a necessary part of life. We're all going to struggle forever. And, hopefully we just get better at handling it. That's literally the most we can ask for. The most we can ask for is handling life on a daily basis. It's really cool to have your shit together, kinda. At least a little bit. Right? I think.
I think you got a point there.
I think I got a point there.
Yeah.
Slightly. Vaguely,
Yeah,
there's
so
a
anyway,
point.
Creed tried to buy that one from us, but
Yeah, we refused.
we wanted to consult with them a bit because we didn't think it was the right direction for them.
They said there's $20 on this Subway card, but, I couldn't really trust them.
Yeah, you can never trust someone like
Yeah,
that.
you can't really trust anyone. Yeah, you still go. Yeah, it's
What, is he,
probably
like,
about.
bald?
It's getting close time to for the studio to kick us out of here.
Oh shit.
We usually keep it because we're already past an hour.
Yeah,
We're at an hour 6.
we're at like $200 now, right?
Yeah, if we don't keep putting coins in the slot, the door's gonna close.
Yeah.
And we're running out of quarters.
Yeah. I
My
think
dad
Chuck E.
says
Cheese
these are
might have
too
been a better
long.
investment.
I say you don't have to listen to it.
You don't have to listen to it. That's what I
It's
thought.
too long. I go, well, fuck, man. I don't know.
I think every podcast is at least 20 minutes.
Every
too long.
podcast is entirely too long. None of them should even exist.
There's just that time for those people who are actually going to stay there.
Maybe 6 people should do comedy on Earth.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I can't say I don't agree with that being disagreeable.
There should be 5 government appointed because I like the government now. Now I've changed my stance.
Yeah, that's character development. I mean, this podcast covers all
Hey,
bases.
like I
Character
said,
development.
later on in the episode there would be a lot of changes. I've changed my entire
He said that.
beliefs, really. The root of who I am is now completely different
You-
because I love the government. I want more governing. I say, govern me harder.
Accept it with open arms.
Yes. I say, mesh with my life, integrate with my being, and focus
Integration.
me in a way that will make you happy.
That was eloquent.
Yeah, that was the other point I learned about myself throughout this process. They say every podcast you do, an angel falls from heaven and lands in your lap. And
That's kind of sexy.
it's super sexy, it is. And that's why everybody makes podcasts, because we're all looking for the same thing in life, guys, which is just, peace and happiness. And, just a big bowl of fruit and
That's true.
food. And,
Yeah.
something
I love
something
fruit.
that keeps it going. Something, so don't inject that needle directly into your thigh today. I mean, listen, I can't tell you what to do in a few days, but for a few brief moments, I'm going to need you to put down that revolver
Put it down.
and revolve your life around.
Oh, shit.
Revolve it around good things and positive energy.
Positivity. God bless.
PE was the best subject in school, and positive energy will keep you and keep your thingy tight. Keep your thingy all scooped up and wrapped up.
Yeah, you want to stay fertile, so.
All right, so this is the last episode. You're never gonna hear either of our voices again. So I hope you enjoyed it.
All right.
Just kidding.
Love
There's
you.
1,000 more episodes. Bye.
Bye.